name is Trin, and today I'm here to do the N.E.W.T.s Magical Readathon reading vlog. So this is the first one. I was planning to start this on the first day of August, but bad things happened to me that day. Also on August 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, I was in Philadelphia with my boyfriend, basically my best friend Katie. She was interning, well, she still is, but she is an intern at this university in Philly, and then we both, you know, went up to visit her, and it was so much fun. We basically got back yesterday, so the trip was like really short. It was just like a weekend trip.
Ready?
Wow, thank you so much. Ew. Okay, let's start with a quick life update. So Wednesday night, I was editing the N.E.W.T.s Magical Readathon reading vlog. I had my laptop right here on my desk, and I decided to remove my nail color because I was wearing this like purple color, but then I wanted to, you know, take it off. I was using my nail polish remover to remove my nail color, and I accidentally hit the bottle and it spilled on my laptop, and then it basically went into the keyboard. You can guess what happened from there. I freaked out. I had a heart attack, like a mini heart attack right there. I googled like what the fuck do I do now, and I found this video on YouTube. It was basically saying, oh my god, if you have liquid inside your computer, shut it down and then try to start it again. So I turned off my computer, and basically I cannot turn it back on. So long story short, my laptop is broken, completely broken. I cannot turn it on, and I gave it to my dad, you know, to see if he can fix it or not, but I knew that it's not gonna be possible. So my dad told me that, yeah, your laptop is fucked. It's completely broken. I cannot turn it on. Like, there's nothing he can do, and he's a computer engineer too, so that's why I gave it to him. When an expert says your laptop is screwed, your laptop is screwed. So because of that, I'm not going to upload my N.E.W.T.s Magical Readathon reading vlog anymore because I had two parts. They're both long. Part one is so freaking long. I just don't want to edit it again because I was about to finish editing part one, and then my laptop is broken, you know, or like was broken, and then yeah, I lost everything, like all of like the things that I was editing. Instead of, you know, being mad that I cannot edit my reading vlog for the N.E.W.T.s Magical Readathon, I'm going to be focusing my energy and time to editing videos that I want to put up. So today I filmed a TBR video for the N.E.W.T.s Magical Readathon, so I'm going to edit that video and have it up on Wednesday. I will upload my Reading Rush reading vlog because I actually like that one, so I don't mind editing that video and have it up, even though it's gonna be so late because the Reading Rush happened 2 weeks ago. So I think that's about it for my life update. My laptop is broken. There's no reading vlogs for the N.E.W.T.s Magical Readathon. Okay, now let's talk about the books that I'm planning to read for the N.E.W.T.s Magical Readathon. So right now I'm reading The Truth About Keeping Secrets by Savannah Browns. I started this book back in July. Right now I'm on page 108, sorry. The main character in this book is Sydney. So her father passed away in a car accident, I believe, and then she meets a girl named June. So June was her father's client because her father was a therapist. So June like knew the father, and they became friends a little bit. This anonymous person has been texting Sydney saying that like, hey, your dad deserved to die. What did they say? Oh my god, they said your dad deserved it, and so will you. Dyke. They call Sydney that because I believe Sydney is queer. I want to know who has been texting her saying these fucked up shit, okay? I want to know. And now for the N.E.W.T.s Magical Readathon. So I set up my layout. So this is what it looks like. I did it last week. There's like a bunch of books that I have to read. If you flip to the next page, this is the third page. I think I'm going to read They Both Die at the End. So this fulfills read a book with the LGBTQIP plus community, no, representation. I'm sorry. I just have to read this book and then I'll be good for Transfiguration. So I'm planning to read this book right now. So I hope it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be really good. I'm gonna take off the dust jacket. I feel like when I take off the dust jacket and put it aside, that's when you know it's time to read this book, okay? I think that's about it for right now. I think now I'm going to take off my makeup. I've been sweating in this makeup for like a few hours now, so I really want to take this off. And then also I really want to journal because I have some pictures printed out from the Philly trip, so I really want to put it in my journal. Hopefully this vlog will be up on my channel, and hopefully I won't delete it like I did with the N.E.W.T.s Magical Readathon reading vlog. Okay, so it is Tuesday, 4:37 p.m. right now. I'm sorry for not vlogging yesterday after that big ass life update because I was just really tired. Right now I'm chewing, or like I'm eating a cough drop because I'm kind of sick. Let's do a quick update on this one. So right now I'm on page 151. It's actually pretty damn good. The thing is, the characters tend to say like a lot, and I do understand why, because they are teenagers. We tend to use the word like a lot whenever we talk, but damn, it annoys me so much. But I get why the characters are saying like a lot, because that's just how we talk nowadays, and it is fucking annoying, let's face it. Oh my god, I know that I say like a lot, but it's actually really annoying. As for the plot, it is very interesting, and I believe yesterday I talked about how there's this person who's literally stalking Sydney, the main character. Like, they were texting her saying that she should have died like her dad. All that stuff is really fucked up. And then they left a book called Healing Homosexuality in Sydney's mailbox, and that fucked me up. So now I have a theory on who is the stranger, you know, who's like stalking Sydney, but I don't know if I'm right or not, to be honest. I think it's her best friend. I really think it's her best friend, but I could be wrong. But then at the same time, I feel like if it's her best friend, then it's too easy and predictable, you know? So as of now, I think it's her best friend, but I could be completely wrong, like I said. And then for They Both Die at the End, I'm on page 83 right now, and so far it's actually very interesting. This book follows two main characters named Rufus and Mateo. So in this world, basically they get a call from N.E.W.T.s saying that they're going to die in the next 24 hours or so. They have no idea when they're going to die or how they're going to die. They just know that they are going to die. So it's pretty sad. So our two main characters get the phone calls, and they use this app called the The Last Friend app or something like that. So it's just an app where they both can spend their last day together, you know, like become friends with like a stranger, basically the same person who's dealing with the same problem, you know, like they have to die, or like they're going to die on that same day. So they meet up, or like they're going to meet up, and I believe they're going to spend their last day together. I'm at that part right now. I finished part 1, so right now I'm at part 2. It's actually very good. I'm listening to the audiobook and I'm enjoying it so much because I like the fact that we have different narrators for this audiobook, because it is from different perspectives. Like, it's from Rufus and also Mateo, so we get different narrators. Yeah, so far so good. Wow, I talk so much, my throat hurts. Now for an update, like I said, my laptop is broken and such, but the good news is that my dad gave me his old laptop. So this is a MacBook Pro. This shit is gigantic. Do you see this? Do you see how big this is? Oh my god, let me get my old laptop. So as you can see, mine is tiny comparing to this one. This is my dad's computer, or like one of his older computers, and like I said, he is a computer engineer, and I just have a theory that he just has a lot of old laptops lying around. He told me like, hey, you can have this computer, actually, like I just cleared everything, you can have it. And I was just in there like, I can have it? What do you mean I can have it? Because I was under the impression that it's just a temporary laptop that I can use for like a few months until Christmas maybe, where I can, you know, get myself a new laptop. But no, he's just like, you can have it, it's fine. And then I asked him like multiple times, like, are you sure? Do you need this laptop? And he said, no, you can have it. So this is my new laptop now. It is gigantic. It will take some time to get used to this laptop, but I am kind of glad that now I have a new device, because let me tell you, the gigabyte is so big. Oh my god, it's great. Thank you, Dad. Thank you for this. It is literally 3:15 a.m. right now. I'm up super late because I was editing a video for tomorrow. It's a TBR video for the News Magical Readathon. I finished and everything, and then I decided to export it, and I don't know why, but it's still exporting. It's taking forever. It's been at least an hour, almost 2 hours, I think. I don't know. I never had this issue with my old laptop, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's like the laptop or iMovie. I just don't know, but it's still exporting right now. So that's why I'm like wide awake, but I'm so freaking tired. I'm here to do a reading update because I actually made a lot of progress for The Truth About Keeping Secrets. Right now I'm on page 216, and what's really weird is that when it comes to this book, I prefer to read it physically instead of listening to the audiobook. So far so good. I think my theory is not right. I don't know what's going to happen, to be honest. I'm like waiting for this mystery to be resolved. Like, I need to know who has been stalking Sydney, the main character. I think think I'm going to finish this book tomorrow. I'm pretty sure I can because I have literally like 100 pages left. And then for They Both Die at the End, right now I'm on page 140. So this book is sad. I mean, like, obviously it's about the two main characters dying, or like they're going to die. From the title, They Both Die at the End, I'm assuming they're going to die at the end. Okay, so this book is a little bit about death because we know that these two main characters are going to die. So of course on their last day they're tying loose ends, especially Mateo. The one thing that I want to talk about a little bit, it's not that big of a deal, but I definitely noticed the time. So basically each chapter we have the time. So it starts around midnight because that's when they get the call from N.E.W.T.s, and then we see them just doing things after that phone call. But right now it's literally 5:53 a.m. and I'm here like, oh dear God, I would be so tired if I were them. Oh my God, they were staying up like all night. Like literally they were staying up around midnight, and then now it's literally almost 6 a.m. I mean, I get that they're trying to live their life to the fullest on their last day, but Jesus Christ, I would be so damn tired if I were to pull an all-nighter like this. I can't do it. Oh my God, it gives me so much anxiety because of college. It's still exporting. The video for tomorrow is still exporting. It's a 10-minute video. I cannot imagine exporting a 30-minute video. Like, how long is that going to take me? Like, this is ridiculous. It's taking forever. Good evening, folks. Believe it or not, this is going to be my snack because I'm very hungry right now. So I'm eating instant noodles. So let's quickly do an update on They Both Die at the End. Right now I'm on page 201. I read roughly 60 pages today, so it's actually very good so far. I really like the two main characters. I love Mateo. He is such a sweetheart. He is genuinely a nice guy, and I feel really bad for him. Basically, these two boys, Mateo and Rufus, oh my God, I just feel bad for them for different reasons, for like the things that they went through in the past. Mateo, his dad is in a coma, and then his best friend, basically she's a single mom who's raising a daughter, and she lost her boyfriend, and now she's gonna lose her best friend because Mateo is going to die. And then Rufus, he lost his parents, his sister, like 4 months prior to the book, and now he's going to die. So it's really fucking sad, but so far I'm really enjoying it. I just love the characters. They're really fantastic so far. Oh, it's spicy. Wow, I actually really like it. Oh shit, damn, that was still good. And then now a quick update on The Truth About Keeping Secrets. So right now I'm on page 274. I'm almost at the end, so I have like this much left. What's really crazy was that last night I talked about how I prefer to read this book physically instead of listening to the audiobook, but then today I was just like, you know what, let me listen to the audiobook. So I did. It's actually pretty intense. Like, this book is way darker than I thought. So do you remember how I said that I think the best friend is fucking around with the main character? Yeah, my theory is completely wrong. So afterward I realized that, oh wait, I'm totally wrong, and then I switched my theory to a different person, and I was correct. I believe I have 2 chapters left, and the next chapter, or like the chapter I'm going to read, is chapter 18, and on audiobook, or on Audible, sorry, the chapter is like an hour long if you were to listen to the audiobook, but I think I'm just going to read this physically. So now I'm just gonna eat my instant noodles.
Joke at a time like this.
It's 8 p.m. and I finished The Truth About Keeping Secrets. It was actually pretty good. This book is definitely way darker than I thought. So it's not just about death, it's also about abusive relationships. We see that the love interest, Chun, she was in a very abusive relationship with her ex-boyfriend, where she was describing what happened and what he did to her for like 3 years because they were in a pretty long relationship. It was just really scary because when I was reading what she'd been through, I thought to myself like, oh my God, this could happen to anyone. It's actually very scary, and I'm really glad that June got out of the relationship. It was just very toxic, very abusive, very controlling. It was just bad altogether. So for the ratings, I have no idea what I'm going to give this book, like 4 out of 5 stars, maybe 3.5. I don't know, I have to look through my notes, decide what I'm gonna give this book, and I have to write a review on Goodreads either today or tomorrow. So basically, my boyfriend and I, Jonathan, it's his turn to choose the book that we're going to read together. So he chose Marco Valdo by Italo Calvino. Oh my god, I'm sorry. And this book is actually very short. It's only 119 pages. Oh my god. I think what I'm gonna do is listen to the audiobook while reading this book because I just like listening to the audiobook. I think this is gonna be the last update for today because tonight I'm just going to eat dinner and then talk to my boyfriend on Facebook, you know, Messenger. That's about it. And then I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna sleep early today. I can't sleep at 4 a.m. anymore. I can't. I'm too weak. I can't do it. Hello! It's 3:50 right now and I'm still sick. What else is new? So I have an update on They Both Died at the End, but then also I got this in the mail. So this was supposed to be here yesterday, but then I got an email from Amazon saying, hey, this is going to come in a little bit late, so just like a warning. And then it came in this morning, so I was perfectly fine. If you don't know, this is what I use to annotate my books. Like, these are the ones that I'm using right now. The thing is, I have so much of green and orange, and this is the one that I'm using right now, but as you can't see, but right now the dark purple, blue, yellow, and pink are slowly depleting, I guess. I need more. I always buy backups because I do read a lot. Well, I try to read a lot, and then also with every book I annotate. I need to buy backups, and if you're interested in annotating your books, or if you're interested in like these tabs, I will have the link down in the description box below. I highly recommend these tabs. I think they're really nice. I believe a pack like this is roughly $6 or $7, and it comes with 4. So we have 2 that just, you know, regular, like they don't have the arrows, and then we have 2 that have arrows. Recommend those tabs if you're in the mood to annotate your books. I was pretty productive this morning, and then I read They Both Died at the End for like 2 hours, I think. Right now I'm on page 310. I have literally 50 pages left, and it's at the point where I'm getting really nervous, and right now I'm taking a break because I could easily finish the rest of this book, but I'm just afraid for the main characters because they're going to die. Like, we know that they're going to die because of the damn title, but we don't know how they're going to die, and I just have a bad feeling that it's gonna be really ugly because in the beginning of this book, Rufus beats up his ex-girlfriend's boyfriend, and guess what? This guy named Peck is pissed and he's out to get revenge. I'm very nervous, like I said. Like, I just have a bad feeling on this ending, like how they're gonna die. I'm really scared for the main character, so I'm taking a break. I will finish this book tonight, definitely, and then I can start Marco Valdo. Is that how you say it? I don't know. My boyfriend made fun of me for mispronouncing it yesterday. I know it's in Italian. I can barely speak Spanish, Italian. I can't speak those languages. I can speak French though. Je peux parler français, bitch. What I'm planning to do is walk to 7-Eleven to get a bag of hot Cheetos. I'm really craving hot Cheetos right now, and I think it's gonna be a bad move because I'm coughing a lot and I'm so sick. So hot Cheetos is not going to cure my sickness, but at the same time, I've been thinking about hot Cheetos for the past 2 days. I need to get a bag. I'm back, baby, and yes, I got a bag of hot Cheetos. But not just that, I got a Slurpee. So wow. Oh, smells like heaven. Tips for the people who love to eat hot Cheetos but don't want to get their fingers dirty. I highly recommend eating it with chopsticks. I've been doing this for like the past few years. It works, you know, like I'm eating hot Cheetos and I'm not getting my fingers dirty, so I'm happy about that. Money well spent. This is just an update for me to say that I got hot Cheetos. Okay, it's 7:10 and I finished They Both Die at the End, and I cry at the end. it was expected, to be honest. I cried over everything. So now I'm just going to mark this as read in my reading journal. Oh wait, I want to show you this. Oh my god. Okay, so towards the end of July I did this spread and I really like how it looked. So I read like a lot of books, and these are the 3 books that stood out to me in July. So we have Scythe, Red, White, and Royal Blue, and then The Prince and the Dressmakers. Okay, August reads. I just did this today. So of course I have number 1, The Truth About Keeping Secrets, and now I'm going to do They Both Die at the End because I finished this book literally 5 minutes ago. I will say that this book really reminds me of, what's it called? The Sun Is Also a Star, I think, by Nicola Yoon. Both of these books take place in one day. 2 main characters meet and then they spend the entire day together in New York City, or like in New York in general, because they went to different areas in New York. But I was just like, this is giving me The Sun Is Also a Star vibe. It was kind of crazy. And also, oh my god, it's not just about Mateo and Rufus. We also see from other characters' perspective as well. We see from his best friend, we see from strangers, to be honest. It has that feel as in like everything happens for a reason and other people's action also affects what will happen to you, that kind of thing. This reminds me a lot of The Sun Is Also a Star, but of course they're kind of different because The Sun Is Also a Star deals with racism and immigration. Meanwhile, this one just deals with life and death. They're kind of different, but also very similar. And I'm gonna give this book 4 out of 5 stars. I definitely don't like the insta love. I mean, I like Mateo and Rufus together. I just don't like the fact that this is called love. I wouldn't mind if they said that they have feelings for each other and stuff like that, but it's just like to call it love that quickly, I don't know. I didn't feel it. I like the chemistry, I just didn't see it as love. I feel like that's just too quick because they only spend a day together, like less than 24 hours. So yep, 2 books. Woohoo! Finished 2 books back to back. I'm so proud of myself. Alright, it's what? 1:45 right now. This book, Marco Valdo. I don't know how to say it correctly, so I apologize. But right now on page 26. So far, I have to say that I love the writing. The writing is so amazing. He does such a good job describing the events and what's going on and giving us information about the main character's family and just describing the nature scene and all that stuff, because this guy, the main character, just has a really good eye. Basically, he can see things that no one would really pay attention to. The author does such a good job describing everything. So the writing is really good. The narrator, oh my god, I love his voice. Oh my god, it was just really nice to listen to him. Whenever I listen to an audiobook, I like to read the book physically, because if I were to listen to the audiobook by itself, I would not pay attention to the story at all. So I like to do both for the story. I'm kind of confused with the plot because I'm like waiting for something to happen. For each chapter, we see each season. So the first chapter is spring, second chapter is summer, fall, winter, and then we go back. We get to see the main character's life each season, and then, you know, we go forward. I'm going to sleep early. Well, it's not really early, but I'm going to sleep now because I have to wake up early tomorrow for a dentist appointment. It's at 9:40. So yeah, I think that's about it. Good night. It's super duper late and I want to sleep because I'm tired. Hi! It's Saturday. I was supposed to end this video yesterday, but I also want to finish Marco Valdo before I end the vlog. And I finally finished the short story today, literally like 10 minutes ago. I was so busy yesterday, and then I was also very busy this morning. I was trying to buy these 2 books from this website, and when the books come to my house, I will show you what they are, but I don't want to say much. So I finished Marco Valdo today, and in this vlog, I have said that I feel like it's just his life, but you know, in different seasons. Yeah, it turns out each chapter is a short story. There's no plot whatsoever. It's literally just him and his family in Italy, and then we get to see what they're up to. I find that very interesting. So I love the writing. The writing is my favorite part. It's just so simple yet sophisticated, and I love that so much. Oh my god, the writing is amazing in my opinion. So the stories, there's like a few that I really enjoy. So the one with the rabbit and then the one with the wasp, I really enjoyed those short stories. But I think I'm gonna give this 3 out of 5 stars because there's a lot that went over my head. There are 20 short stories and I only like a few. There's like others that I don't care, and then there's a few that I actually really enjoy. So I like this, and my boyfriend wants me to check out the other, like check out his other work. Since this is the end of the reading vlog, I'm going to tell you the books that I finished this week. Of course, the first book that I finished this week is The Truth About Keeping Secrets by Savannah Brown, and I gave this book 4 out of 5 stars. The second book is They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera, and I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. And then the third book is Marcovado by Italo Calvino. I know I'm not saying it right. I'm sorry. I'm giving this book 3 out of 5 stars. That is it for the first N.E.W.T.s Magical Readathon reading vlog. I'm planning to do 3 more because there are 4 weeks in August. This is gonna be really fun for me because I get to edit reading vlogs. It's gonna be fun. It's fine. I'm fine. That is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe for more videos, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye!
Thank you.